What is up, blockchain gang? I know it's been a while, but that is a topic I will dive into in a different video. Today, we're going to talk about pools, swaps, and liquidity. You're finally going to be able to get rid of all of those fractions of a token that were previously useless, and we are going to talk about a new way to earn passive income with Wemix's current GameFi offerings. First, I just want to be clear that you do not have to use a swap to exchange tokens. You can still exchange them on the DEX, just like before. So this is an additional way of exchanging one token on the Play wallet with a different token, sort of. Instead of selling apples for money and using the money to buy oranges, you're trading apples for oranges. We did it, boys. We finally reached communist utopia. However, at the end of the month, the DEX will shut down and the swap will be the only option until maintenance is completed and the currency for the DEX switches from Wemix to Wemix dollar coins, which is the new stablecoin. In my experience, it's always cheaper for a buyer to go into the DEX and buy tokens with the Wemix because there is no fee. However, when selling tokens for Wemix on the DEX, there is a fee of 0.9%, and this is where swapping the tokens is usually going to save you the most in fees. It's also great if you want to quit playing one game and transfer all of your accumulated wealth into a new game. Instead of listing the tokens on the DEX, selling them, and buying new tokens, you could just swap from the old game's tokens to the new game's tokens in theory. In order to use the pool, you must first transfer your token, and these can be game tokens, dollar coins, or reflect into the pool versions of themselves. You can tell the difference between a pool token and a regular token because the name starts with a P for pool, and they're ready for the beach. Now at this point you may be saying,
wait, all tokens now have alternate multiverse pool tokens, thereby doubling the amount of tokens on the Play wallet? Why in the fuck?
You must be new here, because there is no problem, big or small, that cannot be solved by issuing a new token. However, sometimes things will get so bad that you have to double the amount of tokens you have in one night, or else you get the spoon. Anyway, there's no fee to convert these crazy pool tokens, so you can change them back and forth until your heart's content. But you must convert these tokens into pool tokens to swap them or invest them in the liquidity pool, thereby taking them out of the normal token circulation, which is going to make it very hard to know exactly how many tokens are in circulation at any given time. Unlike the DEX, pools don't discriminate against fractions. So the 4/10,000ths of a Hydra you've been sitting on since the staking program shut down isn't worthless anymore. You can convert it into Phaedra and then swap it for fractions of a different worthless currency, or even dollar coins. However, since 4/10,000ths of a Hydra is worth about 2.7 million TIG, you'd be able to get a cool tiger in Yule Gang as well. So how is this supposed to make us money? If you wanted to barter your apples for oranges, you would have to wait around for someone with oranges who also wanted apples to show up. Instead, someone stakes a bunch of apples and oranges and does all the trading for you on demand for a cut of the transaction. The amount of the cut is determined by the demand of people who want to swap tokens and supply of these tokens available in the pool. This is why you will see the APR change over the course of time. Remember that you must invest tokens in pairs, and you must have them invested in equal amounts. That doesn't mean one Phaedra to one Wemix though, as the values are normalized to their actual value, and that is what makes it so damn hard since both prices are constantly fluctuating. Many times I would try to deposit everything into the pool and I would be left over with too much of one token and not enough of the other. I would put this in the same category as Mirage, with mid to long-term investment potential and very little you have to do in order to maintain it. Checking in once a month and moving your investments from the least profitable pools to the most profitable pools should be enough to make passive income if you have no plans on liquidating your assets in the near future or on a regular basis. Currently, when withdrawing the liquidity, you will be paid 50% in one token and 50% in another. But the options to get 100% of either token are visible, but unable to be selected at this time with the word preparing appearing over them, and the options are grayed out. That is all I have for you today. Don't forget to like and subscribe so we can do this again sometime.